Ever felt that surge of frustration when that oil change light flashes on your dashboard and you know you just got the oil changed yesterday? You head to the dealership, they plug in their computer for 30 seconds, and suddenly you're out $50 to $100. But here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a free way to reset that light yourself, and it takes less time than driving to the dealer. Here's the kicker. Over 5 million drivers annually waste hundreds of dollars resetting oil lights at dealerships when it could be done in seconds at home. The automotive service industry doesn't advertise this because they're making serious money off these quick resets. Most vehicles allow you to do this yourself, and the manufacturers buried these instructions so deep in your owner's manual that nobody finds them. Think only professionals can reset that light? The truth is, most modern cars have built-in systems that allow you to reset the oil light with no special tools, no diagnostic equipment, and certainly no $50 service fee. Stick with me, and I'll show you 5 DIY methods to reset your oil change light, save money, and keep your car running smoothly without stepping foot in a mechanic's garage. If this sounds like something you need, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Let's dive right into the first method. Method 1. Classic ignition plus gas pedal. Old school, proven trick. Most people think the oil change light reset requires fancy equipment or a dealer-level computer system. Walk into any service center and watch them act like it's some complicated procedure that justifies charging you. But here's the thing. This method is one of the oldest tricks in the book and works on many vehicles without a mechanic's help whatsoever. The gas pedal reset method works by essentially telling the vehicle's computer to clear the oil change notification. Your car's engine control module is programmed to respond to specific sequences, and this pedal combination is one of them. It's a manufacturer-programmed reset sequence that they don't publicize because it cuts into their service revenue. Let's look at real data. Chevy Silverado owners from 2001, Jeep Grand Cherokee drivers from 2007, and Ram 1500 owners have successfully used this method thousands of times. According to Just Answer Automotive Forums, these vehicle owners have reported saving $50 to $100 per reset by doing this themselves. That's hundreds of dollars saved annually if you're changing your oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles like you should be. Here's the solution. With the ignition on but the engine not running, press the gas pedal 3 times within a 10-second span. You need to press it all the way to the floor each time, then release completely. After the 3rd press, turn the ignition off, wait 5 seconds, then turn it back on to check if the light has cleared. The entire process takes 15 seconds. This method is completely free and helps you avoid unnecessary service appointments. Think about it. You're already getting your oil changed, which costs $30 to $70 depending on your oil type. Why would you pay another $50 just to reset a light? Over the life of your vehicle, this one trick can save you $500 to $1,000. Works perfectly on Chevy Silverado, Jeep Wrangler, and Ford F-150 models. But if that shocked you about how manufacturers hide these methods, wait until you see how much easier it gets with newer vehicles. The next method will blow your mind because it's literally built into your dashboard. Method 2. Dashboard controls for newer vehicles with digital displays. You've probably been told that resetting the oil change light in newer cars requires dealer-level software and diagnostic tools. Service advisors love to make it sound technical, mentioning proprietary systems and computer calibration. But here's the dirty secret. If you've got a digital dashboard, it's probably the most straightforward method to reset the light yourself. The truth is, modern cars, especially those with digital dashboards manufactured after 2015, have a reset button or menu option that allows you to reset the oil light in seconds. The manufacturers had to include this functionality to comply with consumer protection regulations in certain states, but they don't exactly advertise it. Your owner's manual mentions it in passing on page 217, buried between tire rotation schedules and transmission fluid specifications. According to actual user reports, Ford Fusion owners from 2018, Honda Accord drivers from 2017, and Toyota Camry owners from 2019 all feature straightforward reset processes through their dashboard menus. Ford Fusion owners specifically report that they reset the light in less than 30 seconds by using the ESET button on their steering wheel controls. One subscriber told me he'd been paying the dealer for 3 years before discovering this. Here's what the pros actually do. Turn the ignition on without starting the engine. Scroll through the menu options on your dashboard using your steering wheel controls or dashboard buttons to find Oil Life or Maintenance Reset. The exact wording varies by manufacturer, but it's always in the Vehicle Settings menu. Once you locate it, press Reset or OK to clear the oil change light. The system will usually ask you to confirm, then display Oil Life 100% or Maintenance Reset Complete. You don't need a mechanic, and it's faster than driving to the shop, finding parking, waiting in line, and explaining what you need. Skipping the dealer's $50 to $100 reset fee by doing it yourself means significant savings, especially if you're diligent about your maintenance schedule. This method works flawlessly on Ford Fusion, Honda, Accord, Toyota Camry, and Mazda 3 models across multiple model years. And if you thought those first two methods were game changers, the next one gets even better. You won't believe what kind of control you can have over your entire vehicle system for less than the cost of 2 oil changes. Method 3. Using an OBD. Your owner's manual says to visit an authorized service center for all maintenance resets, implying you need professional equipment. Dealerships reinforce this by keeping their scan tools behind the counter and charging diagnostic fees. But OBD-II scanners are actually perfect for DIYers who want total control over their car's system, and they're far more affordable than you think. What they don't tell you is that an OBD-II scanner can reset not only the oil change light, but also give you insights into your car's health, read trouble codes, monitor sensor data in real time, and even reset other maintenance lights. All of this for a one-time cost of around $30 to $100, depending on the features you want. Compare that to paying $50 to $75 every single time you need any reset or diagnostic check at the dealer. Here's the data. OBD-II scanners work universally for Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Nissan, and Honda models manufactured after 1996, when OBD-II became the federal standard. A study from AutoZone found that using an OBD-II tool can prevent $100 to $200 in service fees annually at dealerships. And let's be real, these tools have become so user-friendly that if you can use a smartphone, you can use a scanner. The solution is straightforward. Plug the OBD-II scanner into the diagnostic port under your dashboard, usually located below the steering column on the driver's side. Turn your ignition on and the scanner will power up automatically. Follow the menu instructions on the scanner to navigate to Erase Codes or Reset Maintenance. Select Oil Life Reset or Service Reset, confirm the selection, and you're done. The scanner does all the communication with your car's computer for you. This method gives you precise control over the oil light reset. Plus, you can monitor other important systems like your engine temperature, transmission performance, oxygen sensor readings, and fuel trim data. You're essentially carrying around the same diagnostic capability that mechanics use, minus the $10,000 price tag. Buying an OBD-II scanner costs $30 to $100, but saves you from repeated dealership visits for resets. You also get long-term value in diagnostic capabilities that help you catch problems before they become expensive repairs. Works perfectly on Toyota Camry, Ford F-150, and Honda Civic models. If you're finding this information valuable, hit that like button to help other car owners discover these truths. But if you thought those methods were slick, the next one is so brilliantly engineered by Toyota that you'll wonder why every manufacturer doesn't do it this way. Wait until you see this. Method 4. Toyota Odometer Reset for older Toyota models. Most people think that older vehicles require more complicated reset procedures because the technology is outdated. You walk into a Toyota dealership with a 2010 Camry and they treat the oil light reset like it requires specialized knowledge. But here's what the service advisors know and won't tell you. Toyota has a very straightforward reset method that uses the odometer button to reset the oil change light, especially in models manufactured before 2015. The reality is that Toyota engineers built one of the most user-friendly reset systems in the industry. They knew owners would need to reset this light regularly, so they programmed a physical button sequence that anyone can perform. The service departments just prefer you don't know about it, because that's revenue walking out the door. According to Toyota owner forums and verified user reports, Toyota Camry owners from 2007 through 2021, RAV4 drivers from 2013, and Corolla owners from 2012 report resetting their light in less than 1 minute using this method. One RAV4 owner told me he'd been paying Toyota $45 per reset for 2 years before someone at an auto parts store showed him this trick. That's over $300 wasted on something that takes 45 seconds. Here's the fix. With the ignition on and engine off, press and hold the trip odometer reset button for about 10 to 15 seconds. You'll see the dashboard lights flicker or change. While still holding that button, turn the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Continue holding the button until the oil maintenance light starts blinking, then goes off completely. Release the button and the reset is complete. The oil life should now display 100%. This method is super quick, and you avoid unnecessary trips to the mechanic for this routine task. No dealer fees whatsoever, you reset the light free of charge. The beauty of this method is that it works across multiple Toyota model years with very little variation. Some models might require you to hold the button for 12 seconds instead of 10, but that's the extent of the difference. Works reliably on Toyota Camry, RAV4, and Corolla across multiple generations. And if Toyota's method impressed you, the final technique reveals something even more interesting about how American manufacturers programmed secret pedal sequences into their trucks. You won't believe what these engineers hid in plain sight. Method 5. Brand-specific pedal combinations for older domestic vehicles. You've heard of these pedal combinations before, probably from someone who swore they worked on their truck, but you might think they're too complicated or unreliable for your awful specific car. Service centers definitely won't mention these because they'd rather sell you a diagnostic service, but these combinations are actually incredibly effective, especially for older vehicles from Chevy, Ford, and Chrysler. Here's the truth. Many older vehicles like Chevy, Ford, and Chrysler, manufactured before 2015, require a specific combination of the gas and brake pedals to reset the maintenance lights. The manufacturers programmed these sequences as fail-safe methods in case the vehicle's computer needed a manual override. They're not glitches or tricks, they're engineered into the system deliberately. Let's look at real examples. Chevy Silverado owners from 2001, Ford F-150 drivers from 2000 through 2010, and Chrysler 300 owners regularly use this method. According to automotive forums and verified owner testimonials, drivers have reported saving $50 per reset using this method. Over 10 years of ownership with regular oil changes every 6 months, that's $1,000 in your pocket instead of the dealer's. The solution for most of these vehicles: turn your ignition on but don't start the engine. Press the gas and brake pedals fully down together and hold them for 10 to 20 seconds. You might see the oil light flash or blink during this time. After the specified time, release both pedals simultaneously, turn the ignition off, wait 5 seconds, then turn it back on to verify the reset worked. The maintenance light should be off and your oil life should read 100%. No tools needed whatsoever. These methods rely purely on pedal combinations that communicate with your vehicle's computer through existing sensor systems. The entire process takes less than 1 minute once you know the sequence for your specific vehicle. No need to pay $50 or more at the dealership for a reset that you can perform in your driveway. Works reliably on Chevy Silverado, Ford F-150, and Chrysler 300 models. Subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more money-saving automotive insights. And there you have it, 5 methods that you can use to keep your car's oil change light in check without spending a dime on dealer resets. Now you've got 5 practical ways to reset your oil change light yourself, saving you time, effort, and most importantly, money. You don't need a mechanic for a job that's as straightforward as pressing a button or following a pedal sequence. By taking charge of your car's maintenance, you're preventing costly repairs down the road and keeping your vehicle in excellent condition for years to come. Bottom line, these resets are designed into your vehicle. The manufacturers know you need access to them, but the dealer network profits from keeping you in the dark. Now you're armed with the knowledge to take control. Hit like if you found this breakdown useful and subscribe to the OBD-II channel now. I'll continue to guide you through the real facts of car maintenance, saving you thousands. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into how to extend the life of your engine with maintenance tricks the pros use. Thanks for watching, and remember, maintenance doesn't have to break the bank.